ladies and gents. My name's Sharon Hutchins. If you don't know me, I am 42 and I've got 5 kids, a set of twins at 21, an 18-year-old, a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I am 11 weeks pregnant. So this is my 11-week update. I'm going to do a bump date and talk about some stuff that's probably not that nice. So if you're too young or you grossed out, it's not for you, this video, okay? Right. Symptoms this week. Lots of CM down there. Lots. Hell of a lot. Constipation. Really bad. Bleeding gums. Yeah, I've got that too. My jaw infection thing that I talked about a couple of videos back, that's gone. Went on its own. I think that's it, to be fair. I've been feeling sick but not being sick. But that comes and goes, so I suppose that's normal. Bump date, 11 weeks. I have a question mark for such a purpose. Sorry. I think I might actually be showing now and it's not just me being fat. But I'm not sure, you'd have to say. That's my belly at 11 weeks. I'm not going to show you my bare belly because I have to take this off. So yeah, that's about it. I've got my scan next Wednesday, which is the 16th of December 2020. I'll find out if it's 1, if it's 2 or more. And if everything's okay, of course. I've got to have bloods taken on that day, and they're doing the test, you know, on the ultrasound to check the nape of the neck and the bone to see if it's got Downs or any of the other syndromes. And obviously the blood results I will do on another video because they take a couple of weeks, I believe. So I think that's everything for now, other than feeling sick, constipation, and discharge. Maybe get checked out, I'm not sure, just in case. That's about it. Oh, in case anybody's interested, which I don't think you will be, I've cut half my hair off. It was about there to about my belly button, but now it's about here, because I think since my last pregnancy, like full-term pregnancy, and 3 miscarriages since, my hair has started falling out in chunks. So this is, you know, I cut it to that, and I know it's not even, but I'm going to even it up today, hopefully. But yeah, it's been snapping that randomly short in different places that you imagine it was down here. So for it to be snapping like that, it's really quite annoying. So yeah, I've cut at least a good half of it off, so it's more manageable for 1, and for 2, you know, it might look better, because people were asking me if I've got extensions because it was snapping off that bad, and there was such a, you know, that's another thing. I don't know if you ladies are the same, but when I'm pregnant, I shaved this off yesterday and it's back. I shaved my legs and it's back. You know, like a man's beard would be. Absolute nightmare. And I mean, obviously at some point, I'm not going to be able to shave it off at all. I'm not going to be able to reach. So, yeah, give me some tips on that. I've tried EMAC, or as I think it's called Nair now, but I had a really bad reaction to it. And my skin went bright red and in sores, and it didn't fare well, even though it's the sensitive one. So if you've got any tips, ladies, I'd like to hear them. But I've tried shaving. I've tried, say, hair removal. Wax is a bit, you need quite a lot, you know. I'm not size 6 by any means, you know. Probably 3 times that. But yeah, it's really annoying. And eczema, what's the deal? Really bad eczema, or hormonal pregnancy eczema. It's terrible. really is. But yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, and that's probably a bit boring, but that's everything. If you want to know anything, comment, ask in the comments, obviously. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see all the videos, and keep up to date with me and see how this pregnancy is going, good or bad. We'll find out next week or the week after, because it depends obviously on what the results come back as the blood, because I'm not sure I could, to be honest, if my child would end up with Downs. It could be anything from just looking different to being severely handicapped and having internal organ problems and things. We couldn't do it. So under them circumstances, we would choose to abort. I know it's everybody's choice, that's your choice, same as it is my choice, but that's what we would do, because we couldn't cope. Same as if the child was going to have a condition that would lessen its life a lot, like dramatically, like, you know, it's going to die days or months after birth. I don't think that's, personally, I don't think that's fair. So again, we would choose to stop the pregnancy. Anything like that, anything that's going to be detrimental to the child or developmentally, or, you know, that we have a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old, and I don't want to be, I know it sounds terrible, but I don't want to be tube feeding and doing all the personal care for a child when the children we've got need a lot of attention. And that sounds very selfish, but I've got to think of them as well first, you know. So yeah, we've got to look at the bigger picture, if that makes sense. So if they had any issues like that, we would have to stop it. It's different, obviously, if there was a leg missing or they got no leg, it's nothing detrimental, and that's fine. You know, it's just if mentally or physically inside their body there was something severely wrong, we couldn't do it. It wouldn't be fair on the other kids. It wouldn't be fair on that child. Not only would we not know what understanding the child would have, but we don't know to the extent it could be, say, same as Down syndrome, which is fine if you choose to carry on with your pregnancy. That's perfectly, you know, it's up to you. But we still would have a chance of that either way, even if the results come back low. I know we have a chance of that because of my age. And I know we'd take that chance if it was low, but we wouldn't deliberately do it if it was a high chance, if that makes sense. I know I've gone on a bit, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's just our choice. So yes, hopefully, fingers crossed, none of those issues come up. But if they do, this is why I'm telling you, ladies and gents, because that would be our decision. So if we did have really high results, we would have the amniocentesis to back it up. And if that came back as high, we would end the pregnancy and leave it a few fair months before trying again, because obviously, you know, we wouldn't want to try again that quick, because it's just not right, is it, for me and my husband. But yeah, that's where we are. That's what we would do. So yes, I will see you next week, hopefully on a happier note, because I've kind of probably put you on a downer and I didn't mean to. So yes, like and subscribe. Comment if you want to know something. We're not sure if we're going to be doing a gender reveal or not. We'll get to that when, you know, we've had the second scan, if we get there. But we'll decide what we're doing then between us. So yes, see you next week, and I will post another video with the scan, and fingers crossed there's a heartbeat and everything's fine and baby's fine and healthy. So I'll see you for now, everybody. Bye.